So, when we're calibrating the wonderful metabolic cart, the first thing we want to go to is what's known as flow meter calibration. We're okay with our cleaning, we've done that recently, but ask questions if you need to. Now, we need to make sure that we've turned on the VO2 measuring ahead of time. So this should be switched in the on position. We see our green or blue light where we're going, getting information through the USB into the computer. Now, from here, we're going to make sure that our temperature, relative humidity, and barometric pressure is matching what we see here. So, thanks to all the hot air I'm putting off, it has now increased the ambient temperature to 19.9. Oh, we're going up to 20 degrees centigrade in here. We're on a heat wave. And we want to make sure we do this calibration typically before any of our testing. So I'm going to go sample baseline. So now the baseline is going through. Now we move on to the next one. We need to make sure we have our manifold attached and that we're having the air linking on through the machine. Now from here, we get to play our wonderful rhythm game, which Caitlin is going to play and we are going to judge. So, Caitlin, whenever you're ready. So she's going to pull it all the way out. Good. Push it all the way in. Right now it's just doing detection. It doesn't really matter how hard you do it. And then you're going to flush it 4 more times. All the way out, all the way in. Good. Good. So now, the idea is you want to trace very closely. So go really slow, all the way out, and then go all the way out. The speed on the way out doesn't matter. But now super slow on the way in. Super slow, a little bit more. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. So, we saw how the first dot made it up to that line. So now we're going to go all the way out again. We're going to go in a little bit faster because we want to go to fill that second line. Go a little faster, a little faster, a little faster. There you go. Good. Now, make sense? All the way out. A little bit faster, a little bit faster, a little faster. Nope, didn't get high enough. A little faster. Went way faster. Okay. No, that's all right. Keep going. It's like a video game. We want to go just enough pressure to get to the blue line. Nope, that's okay. All the way out. Good. That should be right where we need it. Boom. And done. So now we're done with that calibration. We're going to go ahead and hit save. And we are good to go. Now make sure we obviously have these valves set up appropriately before we run and everything's linked up correctly. From there, we're going to go to our gas calibration. Yep. Making sure that everything's being done correctly. Temperature, oh, we're up to 20.2. Is the AC functioning in the building? Now I'm getting concerned that it might not be. Now, do not change these values. These are going to be accurate. We're going to go and hit OK. It's going to tell us turn it 90 degrees counterclockwise, which Caitlin is going to go ahead and do.
Turn it.
Yep, 2 hands. Hold the thing. There you go. There we go. Good. Now the gas is on. We're going to go ahead and hit OK. We should see some live values here. That's the pressure that's being drawn. That's the total amount of air left inside of the actual tank. So, it's going for its steady flow. Right now this is ambient air, so it should be just under 20% oxygen and at about 0.04, but like anything else, that's why we're calibrating, because it's going to make some mistakes. So now we're drawing, we should see that value. If this goes to 0, that means we don't have enough pressure going through, and it's done. If it goes too high, this would blow a sensor, please, God, don't let it happen. So never, ever touch this dial if you can. Okay, so now you can see how the air O2 is way low. Go ahead. We're going to close that off, so we're going to turn it back. Good. Just snugging it. We're not trying to break it. That's perfect. And we hit OK. Our numbers should look realistic. So ambient air, you see, is pretty close. Then this should be 16.0 and this should be 4.0. That's where it's going to go ahead and make the modifications to our baseline for calibration, and we're good to go. And so from there, you can go ahead, do your metabolic testing.